evening, Faraz.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Very well. How are you doing?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, great. Where are
Yes.
you joining from, Faraz? Which city are you from?
Ma'am, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay, great, great. And I see that
Yes,
this is your
ma'am.
farewell session. This is your last session at Clappingo.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, it was 1 month subscription.
Mm,
Last December, I joined and I bought a 1 month subscription at that time. And it was a gap of 15 days. And after that, I bought a subscription now, this one, which is
mm,
running. So I bought
mm.
a subscription of 1 month. So it's ending. And hopefully, I will join after some days or yes, ma'am. Because
Okay.
I have learned very much.
Mm.
Means
You've
I was
learned a lot.
very
You've learned a
yes,
lot.
ma'am. I learned a lot from this
Mm-hmm.
platform. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
when I started my journey on Clappingo in December, I was very hesitant I hesitated a lot to speak. Like I was not speaking well, so it was very difficult to frame a sentence for me. But
Mm-hmm.
now, but now the situation is different. I'm feeling more bit of confident with speaking new speaker and have a good conversation. Thanks to Clappingo.
Mm-hmm. So, what
Yes,
were
ma'am.
some of the things that you were looking forward to gaining from Clappingo?
Ma'am, firstly, actually, I was uh, as you know, English is very common, like, and it helps you to grow your personality also.
Hmm.
So actually, right now I'm working in private company. So everyone is very good in English in that
Hmm.
company.
Hmm.
So and somewhat the client is also speaking English. So I was very weak as I was from Hindi medium. So I'm
Hmm.
improving my English so that it will help me in this sector.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am, and it's helping me to grow my personality also. Yes,
hmm,
ma'am.
hmm,
And now I'm not hesitant to now I don't hesitate to speak with
hmm,
new persons.
hmm. New
Yes,
people.
ma'am. New people.
Yeah.
One-on-one conversation, having
Hmm.
one-on-one conversation with new
Hmm.
people.
Hmm. 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 So, if you look back onto your journey, what are some of the things that you were, you know, like you said that you were very hesitant. You could not have a one-on-one conversation with anyone. What are some of the
Exactly.
things that you still feel that you have to work on?
Um, Ma'am, as I had previous sessions with the other tutor on
Hmm.
Clappingo. So though they told me that I am somewhat correct in like you are able to frame the sentences, but you
Hmm.
are not confident enough.
Hmm.
Like you are not able to express yourself in a proper manner. You're
Hmm.
lacking behind somewhere, and you're not using more and more vocab section is not
Hmm.
good,
Hmm.
and confidence is somewhat good right now. Tutors say that you have improved a lot
Hmm.
because in starting when I joined and I had conversation with them, and now the previous session I had with the tutor, so I had some conversation earlier also. So she said that you have improved a lot, but you need to work on your vocab section and try to not use or I used to expand so it's like mother tongue influences somewhat, so you have to
So
change that.
you used to unnecessarily expand a word. The pronunciation was expanded.
Expanded.
Yeah, expanded in the sense that normally the word should end like say for example if you're using a word uh, like only. So you used to extend it. You used to use it as a filler word.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, same issue.
Yeah. So now
Yes,
I
so
think you are able to sorry, Faraz?
these were the things. Yes,
Hmm.
what you're saying.
I said you were using them as filler words.
Yes, that was the issue.
Yeah. So now,
That is
now what I feel, Farhaz, is that you can articulate your thoughts really well. Now, what I mean by articulation is what you have in your mind, you're able to communicate really well with, your audience, your listeners, right?
Yes.
Secondly, what what
Yes.
what I hear from our conversation and the way you are saying is, you're very eager to talk now. You're very eager to talk in English. Given an opportunity, you you just want to go ahead and strike a conversation and start all out, right? That's something which I
Yes.
which I've observed in the last 5 7 minutes. But
Yes.
one thing that you need to still work on is that, number one, you need to correct your pronunciation. Certain where the words are very short, right? Their pronunciation is very short, so it needs to be restricted to that duration only. Don't elongate the pronunciation, don't lengthen the pronunciation, number one. Number two,
Exactly.
when you are framing sentences, your sentences need to be short and crisp, right? So
Exactly.
the thing is, one idea, one sentence. That means if somebody asks you what are certain skills that you have gained out of Clappingo, or gained out of using Clappingo as a language platform, then you should be able to enlist them as if somebody has asked you to write them down in bullet form. Your sentences should be like this. But the way you are saying, the way you are framing sentences and saying right now, is as if you're reading out a paragraph.
Oh.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
second change that you need to bring in. You need to have shorter, crisper sentences. So I've been
Okay.
able to gain confidence and uh, and strike a conversation, or start a conversation, or have a conversation one on one, with any person or any given opportunity. That should be one sentence. That's it. Full stop.
Okay.
Okay. That's the
Yes.
second suggestion. That's the second suggestion. Um, Thirdly, what I believe is you need to watch some more videos, where you can get clarity of how should one frame sentences in professional environment, maybe in professional conversation. Right now, you and I are
Yes.
having a very informal conversation. There is no
Informal. Yes.
formal topic, there is no formal setup where we can have a formal conversation. It's very informally going on right now.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you
Exactly.
need to observe, and when other tutors pointed out that you need certain vocabulary, the vocabulary that you need is for your professional conversations. Okay, words like, if you are asked, Faraz, what is your opinion of inflation rate in India? Just an example. It may or may not be concerning your job, but maybe if someone asks you about your point of view, so words like, I feel, my observations, uh,
Mm.
or words like, in my opinion, in my
View.
thinking, yeah, in my
Yes,
point of
ma'am.
view, absolutely. So
Point of view. Yes.
these are certain words that actually highlight the fact that you know how to have a formal communication, or how to have a formal conversation with
Conversation.
someone,
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
right? Now, nobody is
Yes.
looking at very high frequency words. Nobody is looking at you using words such as, fabricated, or words like, apprehensive. Now, these might be words that might come across in your conversation, but they will come only when you know these words, you know their meaning, and you have also
Meaning.
practiced their usage, right? But
Yes.
words that I just discussed before that, like in my opinion, in my point of view, definitely, I believe these are some words that can be recurrently used in your conversation. Formally, advisable to use them formally. Informally, one can skip. It's okay,
Yes.
right? So these are some
Exactly.
things
Yes.
which I
Right.
have observed, and like you are saying, you are still working on them, and these are certain
Yes, ma'am.
things that these are certain things that have been under your observation also, and these are certain things that you are looking forward to achieving as you extend your
Yes, ma'am.
sessions, as you take another package.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I will,
Any
yes,
other
ma'am.
thing?
I will definitely work on this.
Hmm.
These things will, uh, I will fix these
Hmm.
issues. Like I will
Hmm.
work on this. and
Hmm.
definitely come out of good. I will take positive from this,
Hmm.
and I will work on this. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, because this is something, that I believe most of the speakers would have given you. And this is something that if you work on, right?
Yes,
Another package that you take or another month that you take at Clappingo will be
yes,
more
ma'am.
of practice than of learning. Right now, your 2 months have been
Yes,
more of learning. Now, use the third month
yes.
that you're going to take as practice. Whatever you have learned up till
Practice.
now, use it as a platform to practice whatever you have learned.
Okay. Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Right? I hope.
Definitely will. Yes, ma'am.
Mm,
I will
mm,
listen this conversation with you
mm,
twice or
mm,
thrice so that
mm.
I can rectify the mistake and or
Absolutely.
the
Absolutely.
yes, ma'am. And I will come out of good. Like I will come out of different person while
Yeah.
conversing with you after when I will have another conversation with you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
With
ma'am.
me or with any speakers that you have had
Or
sessions
any
with.
speaker. Yes, exactly.
Any
Yes.
speaker, yeah. They should be able to,
Actually, ma'am, every
yeah, yeah.
tutor has a way, like the way you told me each and
Mm,
every point and each and
mm,
every issue
mm,
that
mm,
I'm having. So I don't think any tutor till now given me
mm,
this much of advice, like
mm,
in a proper way, in a like
mm,
you are telling first, second, third, like you
mm.
are telling point wise.
Point wise,
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
yes, ma'am, point wise. So in a sequence. So
Mm.
I will listen to this conversation definitely, and will
Absolutely,
try to improve.
absolutely.
Yes.
And
Actually,
see,
ma'am, you caught me very well. Like I just spoke to you 3 to 4 minutes, I think,
mm.
and you caught everything, and like so, it's very
I
incredible
think I
thing.
think it comes with practice because I've been having session with so many learners and from every age and every walk of life. So
Yes.
even for me, it wasn't very easy when I started out. But by
Yes,
observing,
ma'am.
observation is key to learning for us. If you observe other people, see, you should, if you really want to learn, have a mentor, somebody whom you can look up to for something that you want to imbibe and learn in your life, right? Say, for
Yes, ma'am.
example, if there is
Exactly.
a person who is very good in English conversation and articulating their thoughts, maybe you can, start observing that person a little more. So the more you observe, the more you learn, right?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
the key,
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
right?
ma'am. Ma'am,
Great. Thank you.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, Faraz, please.
so you
Your
Ma'am, you, I just wanted to know something in brief about you. I am
so
thinking like I can guess you are a teacher or you have been teaching English,
okay,
I think.
100 marks, 100 marks for that. Yes, I am an educator and I teach
Yes,
English.
ma'am.
I teach English to grade 4 to 7. And
Oh, I guess.
yes, I have, that's my profession. So that is the reason why I see children connecting very well once they are given the exact pointers where they can work on, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how I take my learners at Clappingo also, right? And
Obviously,
I live
ma'am,
in
the
Delhi NCR.
Delhi NCR. Okay, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
I live in
I
Delhi
thought
NCR.
you are living in Pune. You are calling
No,
from
no, no,
Pune.
no, no. I live in Delhi
Oh,
NCR. Anything
okay,
else
but
Farhan, that you want to ask?
no, actually, I will work on these things. I will try to
Great.
work on these because I got the main points, main issues.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I will definitely work on this. Yes,
Great,
ma'am.
great.
It was a
It was
great session with you.
same here, Faraz. Great connecting with you. All right,
Okay,
take care.
okay.
All the
Yes,
best.
ma'am.
See you
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.